One year, I used as a sample essay who shot JFK, and then basically it's a lone gunman theory. That's really not important. What is important is I'm going over to my sources. You see, I have 10. Let's go to note cards. So when you're developing or you're creating your outline, go to your note cards. Now, don't worry, it does flip down to table top view because we do want to see your piles. Okay, so next step, click on outline. Now, Roman numerals are your main points. So you're going, another way you could look at it is the Roman numerals are your four body paragraphs and your introduction and conclusion. Or you could just say the Roman numerals are the number of paragraphs that you have. So you're going to have 6, okay? So the first one is done for you. What you will do is just double click on that, and I would put introduction. Now you're going to go back and take all of that out, or you're going to replace it with your words. But let's go ahead and do this one. Now, all of the Roman numerals, all 6 of them are parents. So if you want to create a capital letter or a child, what you would do is go here. Well, actually, I'm on the child right now. Okay, make sure that you're on the parent, and then you want to make it a child. Okay, so you can do your A, B, C, whatever. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 ABC in there. Okay, now it's time for me to make a Roman numeral. So remember, Roman numerals are the parent. So every Roman numeral after 1 will be a sibling, right? Like your aunts and uncles. So this I'm going to make I'm going to click up here, and I need to make a sibling. Okay, so that's going to be my Roman numeral 2. Then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going, wait, I'll just go to this one. So I'm on this now, I'm on the parent one because the sibling's a parent too. So I'm going to put a subtopic. So I'm going to put oh, no, I'm not. Now I goofed. Right click on that, say, I'm sorry, delete. So that's good. Okay, so Roman numeral 2, I'm going to go right click on that, and I'm going to give it a child. Then that would be your capital letters. Okay. Now, so what I could do is just go ahead and put all those in. So and then go back and fill it in later. Okay, so right click. Let's see, add a child. I believe the way I have it on the outline that I did on Word is A, B, C, D, E, F. I'll just say A, B, C, D, E, because this would be evidence reasoning. I'm just going to stop there for right now. Now I need to put in, I'm going to go back to the sibling of the parent and make another sibling. I need my Roman numeral 3. So I'm going to do that. And there's my third one. Okay, so what then is trying to highlight that. Okay, so I'm going to make a bunch of children here. Go back up, children, and go all the way down to D. I mean, you can add as you go along. I'm just making sure you've got enough information in there. So, okay, I went down to D. Now you might go past that. Now, time to make Roman numeral 4. And remember, so that's a sibling. So I need to make a Roman numeral, right? This is the third one. Now I need to make a fourth one. And I might go type this in just to remind yourself that is your counter argument. It is not a main supporting point. Okay, now I need to make A, B, C, D. For this one, again, I'll go back in and I'll write over where it says subtopic and I'll put my actual sentences in there. So I'm going to add a child and I go back up to the parent, which is Roman numeral 4. And I'm going to add 4 children. So I've got 2 children. We need to have 4 more. Oop. Okay. Add another one. And actually, I think I can add another one there. Okay. Oh, no, I don't, because I don't want it to be a child there. So let me take that out. I'm going to take that and I'm going to click on it, right click. I'm going to delete. Okay. And so on and so forth. Okay, I'm going to go back to 4 because I need a 5. That's going to be my third main point. So I need a sibling, right? So I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to make it sibling. That's going to be a Roman numeral 5. And then I'm going to make children for that one, A, B, C, D. Actually, I should have added another one there. I need to add a D. Okay. And then I'll do the same thing there. And then Roman numeral 6 will be my introduction. I'm sorry, my conclusion. Okay. So why did I get you to do all of this? Well, because when you actually go here, I know because I'm looking at my piles and I know what those main points are. So I can go back here to my second. Well, I don't want to. Let's go here. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm telling it I don't want to show it. Okay, click on the box that trying to do it. I don't want that one. So when I'm there, I'm going to take my Roman numeral, excuse me, my Roman numeral 2, and I'm going to take topic out, and instead I'm going to put, I think I'm going to start with experts. Then the next one will be revenue. Now I'll have to go back and put sentences in there, but anyway. I've got something on the screen. All right. Now this one is my counter argument. And what it is that it's the conspiracy with multiple gunmen. Now that one's not on there, but that would be what the pile name would be. Okay, and then the next one is the strongest one is lone gunman theory. That I could put Lee, Harvey, Oswald. But again, that all of these are going to be converted to your sentences. And guess who's going to convert them? You. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then, of course, 6, you'd put your A, B, and C under that, right? Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and put a sibling to remind myself that I do have a conclusion. And that would start with restating the thesis, and we'll talk about that further. So that's how you do your outline. Now that you have this in piles, let's see, I've got what? 2 cards, 1 card, 1 card. Okay, well, I should have 2 for each one, but let's just roll with this. So if I want something from the experts, let's open this up and move it over. Okay, so Kurtz is one of them. So when I open this up, I see all these things, and I should have this filled out. I didn't do it because I'm doing this just to show you how to do an outline, but it's an either or, people. Okay, it's either this. I don't know why it dangles there, but okay, either that or this. And notice that I already have the citations there. Make sure you have your citations. This should say the same thing this says, so it should say 515. Okay, so let's say right now I don't want to sort through it. All I want to do is get my things organized. Okay, well, cool. Let's go back to note card. And let's open my outline up again. Okay, so what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to move this over under the subtopic. Okay. And I'm going to put my own words in there too. Remember, you're going to put basically, if you want to, you can write what you want there in your own words and then go fill it in with support. Okay, that's the only one I have there. Now on revenue, it's worth it to look at it. I only have 1 card. So for right now, I'm going to put it under subtopic also. Okay. Now, see, when you do that, it's actually Colorado. So I didn't open that card, but when you put it over here, it still remains over here. So it's just a duplicate. So don't think that if you're transferring it over here that it goes away, because it doesn't. Okay, then lone gunman. I'm going to put this. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I got to scroll down. Hopefully you have a counter argument. I'm going to go ahead under lone gunman and put a child, so I'll have something to put this under. For every A, you have to have a B. For every 1, you have to have a 2. Okay, so now I've got all of these where they need to go. Now, obviously, you have a whole lot more. So let's see what I can find out over here when I do my outline. I'm going to print outline with note cards. Once you have all of that done. Now, I say that you put, well, see, I don't know which one you're going to do. If you use the quote, you can't use paraphrase. Use paraphrase, can't use quote. But in all cases, you will use my idea. So you better have that filled out. Okay. Now, make sure you already have the in-text citation at the end. This one, I don't really know that you need to put these things there. Let's take them out. We could do it several ways. Okay, so preview is a web page. I don't want to do that. I want to print, export to Word. There it is there. I just back up here. It's showing you a little TMI. Let's go here and see. Okay. So this is what it looks like. And it printed your card out for you. And notice that it gave you both the quote and the paraphrase. So you got to make a decision. Once you get this all printed out, which one are you going to use? Well, let me help you. Because whatever you choose, you have to have mainly paraphrases. In fact, if you want to use all paraphrases, great. I would say no more. If you have 5 examples that you're using, out of the 5, you should have no more than 2 quotes. Now, 1 quote's okay too. Some of you have learned to incorporate sentences of your own making with a quote. That's even better. You want to know how to do that? Ask Sebastian. He'll help you with it. Okay, so what you need to do here is figure out, when the time comes, which one do I want? Well, Holland says I can only have one of the, you know what? I'm going to take this one out. Okay, and just leave that there for right now. And then you're going to do the same thing here. Now, you know what this tells me? It tells me that there's nothing on that card. Shame on me. Okay, and then this one's the lone gunman. And it is Trey Long. I need to go back over there and redo that one. So I will have to put that there and figure out what part I want. Hopefully you've already done that and you're just throwing everything in there. But in all cases, this goes in. You may choose a paraphrase, which y'all can tell does not paraphrase this monster up here. Or you could use a quote, not more than 2, but you have no choice but to use that because that's your reasoning, that's your critical thinking and how it all directs or goes in. And here's another direct quote. So, oh my goodness. I just showed you a bunch of things that you did not see. Hold on just a minute. Let's go back. So I did have a quote right here, but I'm going to take it out. I want to use, this is under Roman numeral 2. I'm going to use my paraphrase, and then I need to have my ideas, which I did not write, but you should have both of those, either the quotation or the ideas. Okay. So then this one, I didn't have a card filled out, but it would show me the direct quote, and then it would show me the paraphrase. So I would choose one or the other. Again, you use quotes sparingly, okay? And you don't want them to be more than 2, maybe 1 sentence. You don't want to have a huge 5-sentence quote because then you have to totally change the formatting of the quote, and I'm not going to show you that. I'll another English teacher or a history teacher at another time can show you that. All right. And 2, this is such a short paper, 3 to 5 pages, that you don't want long quotes. So I would paraphrase and then always put my ideas. That part, that section in the bottom right-hand corner of your note card, that goes in all of them. Okay, so that's how you do that. And we'll talk about the template that you can use however you want to do it. I'm going to give you a template on how to do a Microsoft Word document. Now, this actually is in a Microsoft Word document. So this right here really has no bearing on what you just pulled out of your Noodle tools. You can take this and forget about the Noodle tools once you've got all of your sources and all that in there and just build from this. But I would make this is probably a good place to do that and put your Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2. You could actually, I'll show you in class how you could just transfer that over here. It's up to you. Whatever is the easiest. But do it in Noodle tools so that you can have your note cards in it and get the information from those.